Alright, I'm now leaving Baker. As soon as this lady on her phone moves. So today is the first stop. Today is the first leg of the trip back. And also this is the first charging stop, which is Baker, California. Not quite sure what kind of video I'm going to do for the way back, but it might be more me instead of scenery, because I know that's what people want to look at. They want to look at me, not the scenery. Much more pretty. One difference between when I left, coming out, and now that I'm going back is that I have MSD now. I striked out before I left on this trip 2 weeks ago, and then happened to get an update while I was on vacation, which was cool, and then that reset the strike count. Christmas in a bottle. Anyway, so I got here with 17% to spare. I always forget that these are 150 chargers, not 250. Anyway, and I also always forget that Primm, Nevada is so close. Here, it's less than 50 miles away, and that is 250. And there's a casino there, and McDonald's, and yeah. So I overcharged. I had to go to the bathroom. I putzed around and got a drink. Took the dog out for a little bit, thinking that I needed to go kill time, basically, but I don't. That's okay. We're gonna get to Primm with 32%. I should be able to take some advantage. At 32%, I think I'll probably get up to maybe 150, 160 kilowatts, so that'll be good. And then, yeah, so we'll charge there. Also, I can go at max speed since I overcharged. Primm, Nevada. Smart hand washing station outside the bathroom. If I could harness all four of these, I could almost have a megawatt charger. Apparently 4 o'clock is not the time to be going through Vegas. Oh, now we're moving. Yeah. Maybe we'll get back up to speed. Okay, nobody crash. Well, it's 20 something degrees right now in Beaver, Utah, and I should probably switch to shoes. So there used to be some trees here at the Holiday Inn Express supercharger in Richfield, Utah, but I guess they took them out. I'm not sure. It looks like Trip Planner did a good job of estimating from Richfield to Green River, so I should get there with 18% charge, which is good. I don't know, I'm not sleepy enough to stop and sleep. I might get some coffee, although I don't know where. I probably should have done that before 11, because now everything is closed. Well, it might have to be a soda or something. Anyway. Also, to me, the Green River, Utah charger is one of the creepiest ones. It's like, there's no lights over the chargers. There's lights where that flashing light was on the building. And then there's like this nature area back there, which is completely dark. And then there's a hotel back here that this is lit. But then there's a park over here, which is completely dark. And this is just kind of off somewhere, you know. This is like a museum next to the river. I don't know, this is just like a weird location. It always kind of creeps me out at night, so I wish it was down towards the other end where they've got some newer hotels. They've got a Love's truck stop, like some 24-hour places. Here it's just kind of like you don't really want to be going in and out of your car. Also, this is my light setup. I've got a bike light and a paper plate that I'm using as a diffuser. Turn this off, and also now you can see the blinking light. I really need to change that bulb. It's much worse in real life. There, that's about what it's like. Got some sleep here in Parachute, Colorado. I got here about 3:30. Got things all set up. I don't know, maybe I got to sleep around 4:15 or something like that. Slept in till 9. Getting a little snow right now. Plugged back in, although I don't need to. I could leave right now, but I gotta get situated. Getting the dog to eat some food and enjoying the light snow flurry. Yeah, maybe some coffee, some snacks, and back on the road. When you shake the dog towel and all the hair just goes right back into the car. I'll have to show you how much stuff it seems like every nook and cranny is filled in, and I had to make sure I had enough room to sleep. And also the dog does not enjoy the car ride, so got most of the middle row reserved for her. Western Colorado, a bit challenging driving conditions, mostly visibility, so there's a light dusting of snow, but it's very wispy, and it's kicking up and making it difficult to see, especially with this semi passing each other. So yeah, definitely makes it more challenging. So there's some traffic coming up. But otherwise it's going fine. Yeah, glad I got some sleep. Well, I-70 is closed because of an accident. No estimates onto when it's opening. So luckily the closure is right after Glenwood Springs, so I'm here in Glenwood Springs. And I did manage to get a spot at the charger, which is almost full. So I had plenty of charge. I got here with 58%, but gonna be waiting here for quite a while, so I guess I'll fill up and then wait out the closure. Hopefully sometime today this will be cleared. Wow, so we actually did get to 100%. It's been at 99% for, I don't know, at least half hour. So I thought maybe it froze out, but it looks like I got 38 kilowatt hours. These cables are so worn. This one fell down and put a scratch into my paint on the trunk. It won't stay in the clip anymore because that clip is too worn. Alright, well apparently I missed the tweet, but Colorado Department of Transportation tweeted about 40 minutes ago that that area is cleared, and so I am taking them for their word. And I also checked their real-time website map, and it does not show a road closure, so I think I might be good to go. I'm disappointed that I missed the tweet as soon as it was open, but maybe that cleared some traffic. Maybe they got some plowing done. Yeah, I did use the restroom. I filled up my whoops, I had my Pepsi out there on the dash, or on the windshield cooling. It is slippery out. Very glad to have all-wheel drive and snow tires. Snow tires. Snow tires, snow tires. Gotta have snow tires. Alright, I gotta pay attention.
Oh man, such a relief that I'm on my way again. We're going slow. I've got snow tires. I think I'm good with this weather. This is not a big deal for somebody from Michigan, but I sure hope that everybody else is cautious and Lord willing, we do not have more accidents. Yeah, so here goes. I don't. The next charger is Edwards, Colorado. It's not too far. If the road's going good, I can keep going. I don't have to charge because I have crazy amounts of battery. So silver lining to having a 3-hour delay. Yeah, I'm just glad it was not a 24-hour delay or something like that. So, all right, I'm gonna focus on roadie stuff. These are big chunky flakes. Into the mountain of doom. Going pretty slow right now, 25 miles per hour. There's a chain requirement or snow tire requirement or something. So it's a little bit slow and the snow's coming down pretty good, but I'm just glad to be moving. And I checked the Colorado DOT website and there's no closures on this side. There are going the other way. Now westbound has some closures, so yeah, traffic is really piled up on that side, but going okay here. And yeah, I'm just glad to be moving and hopefully this continues. I've got, probably 30 or 40 minutes before I'm over the peak and probably out of this weather, but it's looking good so far. After being stuck in Glenwood Springs for several hours because I couldn't go anywhere, it's nice just to be moving. So it's about 30 miles per hour right now, and yeah, I'll turn it around. There you go. Now you can see what we're doing here. Yeah. It's pretty. Nice. I have not done Colorado. I have not done the Rockies in a blizzard like this. Actually, no, that's not true. Or was that the Sierras? I can't remember. On my first road trip, we hit snow, but that might have been more the Sierras than the Rockies. Yeah. Because I remember going through Utah and getting snow. That was years ago with the Model S. Had to give the dog a pee break. So pulled off to the side here. Still snowing, taking forever to get through here, but at least it's pretty. Idaho Springs, never been here. Kind of a cute little downtown. I'm not sure, there's not a lot of places to eat here, so I'm not sure I'll stay here. I gotta check the next area, but traffic has lightened up and yeah, it's 5 o'clock and I'm just now getting out of the mountains. Smells good. Looks like we got a Rivian here in Ogallala. This is the, I forget what they call it, the yellow. This one is plated from Iowa. It's a legacy one because it's still got the tonneau cover, which is cool. Looks good. Yep, looks good. My neck is so tight. Well, I made it out of Colorado. That was good. It's been pretty smooth since, just cruising along Nebraska. No significant wind and dry roads. There's Gidgee. Ouch. She's doing better. We give her, what's it called? It's like hemp oil or something, or like CBD oil or something like that for dogs. And just a little bit, but it really calms her down so she's not having like a panic attack the entire time. So I lost an hour. Was 11:20 and now it's 12:20 because of the time change in the middle of Nebraska. So that's cool. That's cool. I'm gonna do one more leg at least, and I can either stop at Kearney, Nebraska, which I don't remember what's there, or Grand Island at the truck stop. So even so, being just that far in the middle of Nebraska, that's going to be a long day tomorrow to get all the way to Grand Rapids. So I don't know, but I just don't have anything else to do except keep driving. So, you know, why not? It says 25 minutes more. It's only 97 miles to Kearney. I'm getting 144 kilowatts at 29%, so that's pretty good. I should be able to do 100 miles with 50 to 55%, so that's kind of what I'll be targeting. Oh, my neck, man. I gotta get it adjusted when I get home. Oh, la la. Good morning. Windy. Well, I did waste a little bit of time last night. Got to sleep maybe, oh no, it's probably like 5 in the morning. Slept in till 8:30.
In 500 feet, turn right onto West Wood River Road.
Decently comfortable. I'm at 72%. My next stop is 92 miles away, and it's saying I'm going to get there with 5%, which is kind of ridiculous. However, it is windy, and it's mostly a north to south wind. I forget the terminology for wind if you say like where it's coming from or where it's going. But it does feel like a slightly headwind in my direction, so it's like it feels like it's going slightly westward. So that means my energy uses are going to be just insane at high speeds. So we will see. I love having tailwinds where you get a little extra boost. It's basically like driving on wind power. Okay. But anyway, so I don't think, I mean, if we get there with 5%, that means I will be using, I don't know, 700 watt hours per mile or something. I would not expect that just from wind, but we'll see how it goes. I got a lot of ground to cover if I want to get home today, so we'll see how this goes. It's cold here in Lincoln, Nebraska. Actually, it's not too cold. It's 23 degrees, but the wind, though, oof. And I feel like I'm David Attenborough on Frozen Planet.
The polar regions of the north create Arctic conditions in the mainland.
So driving through a Colorado snowstorm is a grimy event. They use a lot of sand and stuff. Yep, very dirty. So we've already added 50 kilowatt hours, and it's saying I'm going to get there with 2%. But even my last 30 miles, I was using less than 500 watt hours per mile, so I think I should be good to go. Stay. So much charging we're going to need today in Nebraska. Mainly because of the wind, I think. It looks like it's mostly just Nebraska, though, and maybe a little bit of western Iowa, but yeah, we're using more energy than normal, which is a bummer. But there are plenty of chargers out here, so we'll just keep going. I'm also now in Midwest, Nebraska, which means that superchargers are now next to the Hy-Vee grocery stores. Hooray! So those are always convenient. They got Starbucks sometimes. Okay, sorry, I had to film some piece. 16 degrees here in Shelby, Iowa. It's still windy, so not too windy. Yeah, but cold.
Hit with some insider trading plans on that sale. So a really strong day, and immediately after the huge cold as the share price has declined. Now some of those concerns have had during.
Time for a bit of trip strategy. Yes, don't want to be that guy stuck on the road, no power. Walcott. So I'm in Grinnell, which I've never been in before. Oh, I'm only getting 123? I'm going down? Oh, I guess I am 36%. I forget, my battery, between 40 and 45% goes below 100 kilowatts. So my charge curve is not great. Oh, Iowa City does have 250s now. Should I just go there? I don't know. Should I start skipping charger? I don't think so. Well, that one's kind of far off the freeway though. 100 miles to Walcott one. I don't even know if I can do 100 miles in this. I just averaged 571 watt hours per mile. I was going freeway plus speeds. I'll just say that. So I could slow that down a little bit. We are in Iowa now, so no, we still got the wind, and it's going mostly south but slightly west, so there is a slight bit of headwind. Anyway, I could minimize that. Anyway, so I need to budget 500 watt hours per mile, which means that I need to add 50 kilowatt hours. Oh, that's not bad. I guess I could do that. And then I wouldn't. And then I could save some time. Here's an interesting look at freezing rain. Got a weird pattern to it. Like layers upon layers, like a parfait. Isn't that weird? It was, so my windshield kept freezing over even when I had the defrost on, and I had to like crank the heat in the front so that I could heat the windshield enough to melt the ice so that I could clear it. Even the even the washer fluid couldn't keep up. Oh yeah, and look at the headlights. Headlights are all coated too. Yeah, so I'm in Iowa right now. It's 20 degrees. There's a winter storm coming in kind of north of here, but it's raining, but it's freezing rain, so that makes for pretty dangerous driving conditions, so I've been going much slower. Whew, my hand is freezing. So, yeah. What you looking at? Sitting in Iowa. Where am I? Peru. Not Iowa. Peru, Illinois. First Illinois supercharger. Freezing rain in Iowa.
Very slippery conditions. But they were salting the roads, I think, so they were wet, not frozen. So did go a bit slower, but no slipping issues either. I'm at this grocery store right now with the Peru charger, and their parking lot has like a really thin layer of ice in some places. So the freezing rain has accumulated. It accumulated on the vehicle too, as I said. But anyway, I'm charging up to get to Michigan City. It's 125 miles, and so I want to add 65 kilowatt hours. I calculate that I need about 60, but I want to add 65. It's saying that I'll get there with 15% with a pretty much uniform energy curve, and it actually stopped raining. Maybe a little bit of drizzle. It wasn't that heavy anyway, but it was enough to make a small coating of ice, so I do have to be very careful. But also, there's no wind, so at least not here. Did it wind just there? Hold on a second. Nope, there's some wind. But not nearly as bad as it was in Nebraska. So that'll make surface temps lower too and freeze. Oh, the other thing is the temperature is actually kind of going to go up a little bit this evening. It's going to be like 28 degrees. So the salt will be very effective. And then tomorrow morning, the freezing rain is supposed to stop, but it's supposed to be in the teens. And the salt's not going to be as effective there, so I think I'm going to keep going instead of like waiting until tomorrow. It's 9 o'clock Illinois time right now. If I do go all the way home, I think I'll get in by like 2:30 in the morning. So maybe later, because there is some slowing down because Grand Rapids is getting a bunch of snow right now. So the last maybe 50 to 75 miles is yellow in the trafficometer. And so, yeah, I'll have to deal with that. I don't see any closures. It's probably just people driving slower because of the weather, so hopefully that's just it. Good to have snow tires. Well, those were some fun times. A lot of sleet, fairly heavy at times, but it was indeed kind of warm. It was got up to 31 degrees towards the eastern part of Illinois, which between that temperature and the salting that they were doing kept the roads de-iced. So I was going pretty slow for about half the trip, and then once I was pretty confident I was out of the ice zone, kind of resumed normal speeds. And it was a good time to hit some of the sections late at night because some of those areas are under construction or just busy during the day, so I made up a little bit of time. Now I'm at Michigan City. I've got about 120 miles or 140 miles to Grand Rapids, depending on which route I take. And Google says there is an accident on the shorter route, and it was saying it was 2 hours and for that one, and then it was only 10 minutes longer for the 140 mile route. The Tesla is saying it's going to be 2 hours and 13 minutes for the shorter route. So I'm not sure which one I'll do yet, but it's 11:30 here in Michigan City, which means it's 12:30 at night at home. I'll probably be getting home around 2:30 in the morning. So, which, considering the conditions and the extra charging needed and the wind and sleet and snowstorm and closed freeways in the Rockies, not too bad actually. Oh yeah, and I did have to pull off and de-ice my headlights. The freeway got kind of dark in an area and I couldn't figure out why my headlights weren't on, but it was because they had maybe a quarter inch of ice or something, just enough to cake it. So I squirted some washer fluid on it, and then you just used a little plastic tool and cracked the ice off. It came off pretty easily, but I did have to pull off and take care of that. Yes, I did make it. I'm wondering if anybody is still watching. Leave a comment if you made it this far. What a crazy long video. Yeah, that last stretch was a little nutty. Super tired and kind of blizzardy. But I did make it back to back home by, I think it was 3:30 in the morning or something like that. So pretty tired. So yeah, had a lot of weird stuff on this return trip. 2 blizzards, one here near home, and then the crazy shenanigans in the Colorado, in the Rockies, and a closed freeway. That was my first experience with a closed freeway. But anyway, made it home. The vehicle did great. And yeah, it was interesting also in the icy areas of Iowa when I had to pull over and knock the ice off the headlights so I could see better. That was kind of crazy. So some new experiences. But yeah, again, the car did great. Always wish I could charge as fast as the new ones, but it's okay. And I would have a little bit more range with the newer one, but it's fine and it's free. And the snow tires. Snow tires are just gold when you're traveling in any kind of precarious weather situations. So hope you enjoyed the video. More videos to come.